What's up, LC heads? Oh, we have, what is his name in this? They're calling him a Garland, but he sure looks like a Hoya to me. First of all, talk about hella sprite. He looks dope. There's the S1. Very simple, great dual wielder. Got a pretty decent basic attack here. Gonna be spamming with that S1. They should have just named him Hoya. He does look absolutely phenomenal, I have to say. Great looking sprite. See how, oh, that's right, we do have an anima. All enemies magic cost MP plus 20%. Break plus 25. Only boost MP cost in arena and guild battle. That's still very nice. Makes it take longer for your enemy to be able to use any magic against you because they are getting less MP. So, pretty cool. And he looks really cool. Right, he comes with a super tanky UR arc. Let's try our S2 out. Here's the S2. The S2 does teleport, so that's nifty. The S3 cuts the distance, so you're gonna charge, do a bunch of attacks. That looked very Hoya-ish. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is totally the last Cloudia Hoya right here. Kind of want to chase that frog down with that S2. I'm also wondering what his break's gonna be like. Pretty nifty. He seems to be very straightforward just from looking at his skills and some of his passives and stuff. It's gonna be very straightforward, high fire damage, dual wield. You know, even without the arc, he looks pretty damn solid. I'm gonna tell you right now why I will most likely pull this hero. I'm not stressing he's gonna be up for the next month, but why I'm personally gonna pull for this hero, besides the fact that he's probably got the best looking sprite right now in the game, he has some flinch proof and stuff like that built in, and I think that's really nice. I want to explore that some more. Let's actually check out his special. That's supposed to be freaking awesome. It's actually hurting your team to empower itself, so that's cool. That's a different take. There he is, just looking awesome. Let's throw our anima up. And actually, hold on. This S2, this teleport, that is awesome. The S3 does a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing that break bar go down. S2, S3. We'll drop our special. He's got a decent amount of hit points too, right? I think with the whole arc thing that they're pushing, becomes very tanky. Very cool. And of course, we didn't have, you know, any other teammates here to decrease their hit points to empower his special. But that... Let's break him. We'll do this right. Supposed to have plus what? 50,000 to the damage cap just on the special. Very cool. No crits in there. I mean, that's pretty good dual wield high hit count damage, so I haven't really got to check out some of his other innate abilities. He has a few things built in where he's going around like he's ignoring defense evasion, blah, or the attack or the abilities that actually, you know what? Now I'm confused. I don't know if that's applying to him or to other people, but he has some evasions on the defense evasions. I think it's hard to flinch off some of this guy's defense is the idea there. Let's look at that real quick. Now, we did have some good luck on the arc, and actually I pulled the arc back to back with him. Let's see. We looked at the anima. Usually all the really good stuff is going to be at the bottom. Spirit breath, spirit breath. Twin Wheeled Boost 2. Okay. Unclad toughness. When no armor is equipped, defense plus 20%. That's actually really cool because he is a dual wielding tank. So he's going to be one of the tankiest dual wielders we have. Sword boost, sword giga boost, special boost 2, some quick trigger, decoy, cloak majesty, parry, sword equip, chance for critical damage taken minus 40%. That's nice. Adamantium, when near death, defense minus 30% based on how low hit point is remaining. Self-healing, that looks pretty good. Continuous hit point regeneration effects. Heal one random basic status element every 20 seconds. That's nice too. That status is really nice. Prefect to God. It's a non-god type enemies. Wow, so this is nice. Just more damage to everything else in the game. And when taking attacks with an anti-god type effect, damage minus 40%. So that dulls God Slayer and God Killer. That's cool. It's really good. Sigil of Protection, continuous wall magic for the attribute of weapons equipped. Unit only. Excluding non-attribute. Cool. So if you have two different weapons with two different attributes on them, you now have a wall ability for those elements. That's really cool. Very awesome. Sigil of Protection. That is some very solid stuff. In fact, I think there is a helmet for him. One of the pieces of paid gear that gives you an extra bonus on your wall bonuses. So any of the healers or any of the characters that cast walls that put up protection effects give you a damage reduction to a certain type of element. He's going to get 15% more on whatever wall is cast on him. And now looking at this with Sigil of Protection, he's going to have walls on him based off of whatever weapon you have equipped, whatever element it is. So if you have a fire sword, you're going to have a firewall on you. And then an earth sword, you'll have an earth wall on you, from my understanding of it, from Sigil of Protection. Continuous wall magic for the attributes of weapons equipped. Cool, and since he's going to be equipping two weapons, very cool. And then Invictus, give defense and mind plus 50% buff for 15 seconds. I mean, Invictus is only going to be good for 15 seconds, but it's quite the buff right there. Final Bind, when unit hit point hits 0 from the attack of an enemy far enough away. Okay. Deal fire damage to that enemy 5 times. Boost damage amount based on the unit's max hit points. Oh, so this is kind of like a suicide dig here, right here. Like, whoever finishes me off, they're going to take 5 hits of fire damage. So it better not be Theria finishing me off, because she going to go to the grave with me. Goddess Blessing. Non-attribute weakness damage taken minus 20%. Wow. Non-attribute. Cool. Oh, okay. Excluding non-attribute. Non-attribute weakness damage taken. Minus 20%. Excluding non-attribute. When hitting an attribute weakness with a fire physical attack, damage 50% and damage cap 15,000. That's really nice to have. Wow. Especially the when hitting an attribute weakness with a fire physical attack, damage 50% damage cap 15k. That's really nice to have. And then we have the transcend abilities. Goddess's Blessing is pretty gnarly looking, I must say. So a lot of interesting stuff that he's doing with walls, right? And getting more of a bonus onto that. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I think he is the LC Hoya, and can't wait to get him in the party and run him around. I am going to play it safe and try to grind out every ticket I can and go through the event and all that. Happy Halloween, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Later.